With Eastern around the corner, we see his face everywhere, on icons, in shops, windows, in movies, but if we are being honest, the man we are looking at is fiction. His name wasn't Jesus, it was most likely something like Yeshua, which by the way means to deliver or to rescue. He didn't have flowing light hair or blue eyes. He was a man of Middle East, olive-skinned, weathered by the sun, looking like the very people some modern Christians are taught to distrust today. Now you might say appearance doesn't matter, and you are right, actions matter. But it makes you think, if the religious institution didn't bother to get his name or his face right, or worse, if they intentionally changed them to suit the Western narrative, what else did they make up to suit their needs? We are told he died happily for our sins, but if you look closer, he wasn't exactly thrilled about it. He was a man who accepted a heavy fate because he knew something radical had to be done to wake people up. He wanted us to live more fully, more honestly, and with actual love, not just for others, but for ourselves. He didn't die so you could sin all week and then fix it with 10 Hail Marys on Sunday. That's not a transformation, that's a subscription service. There is a quote that stays with me. 5 minutes after you are born, they decide your name, nationality, religion, and sect. And you spend the rest of your life defending things you didn't choose. Most people are defending a version of Jesus that was handed to them by a system, rather than finding the truth of his message for themselves. We have created a world where people commit sins in his name, as if his sacrifice provided a shield for their hatred or their greed. If it weren't for the institution built around him, they couldn't claim that divine permission. We often look back at childhood and remember the magic, but the magic wasn't because you were a child, it was because you were living in the present. You weren't worried about religious dogma or defending your sect, you were just being. Yeshua's real message was about returning to that state of being, a more loving human being in the now. But that requires a different kind of effort. As the saying goes, you must either increase your sacrifice or decrease your desire. To live an honest life, you have to sacrifice the comfort of the easy life. If something isn't meant for you, it will disappoint you 1,000 times until you finally understand. Maybe the version of religion you were taught is one of those disappointments. The path to a better life isn't complicated, but it's hard. Stay private, work hard on yourself, talk less, do more, be kind, stay humble. Avoid the drama of religion's arguments and instead chase the goal of being a person of character. You don't need an institution to tell you how to be good. You just need to be honest, especially with yourself. Have a peaceful holiday, however you choose to spend it, and see you soon. Bye bye.